Hello and welcome back to episode of Vive Royal, where last time we had a day at the beach, and it was quite something, I must admit. It was, I guess not what you, on the bright side, it wasn't what you would have thought a beach day would consist of. However, the alternative was infinitely more nonsensical, somehow. So, it was a day. We're gonna move past it and pretend it never happened, and keep on moving along with the story, which will consist, I suppose, of lending her some assistance with her new move. Would you help me in developing a new move? It should be good for experience for you as well. If you're free, please come to the church. Fumi seems to be waiting for you at the church. Want to go see her? Let's go right away. Don't see why not. I've been enjoying spending time with her recently. Let's spend time with the Fumi. Going to Los Angeles for a school trip soon. We're going to the beach, so I bought a swimsuit but dressing like that in front of people. Sorry for bringing up such a personal topic. Wow, isn't it crazy how she brought it up the day after we all went to the beach? I like to teach you this shogi at different locations from time to time to change the mood. Somewhere outside, without many people, there may not be many such places. If I match today, won't deepen. Well, I mean, the other thing, like, you kind of have, even if it says it won't deepen, you have to spend time with her anyway, because you have to make that progress in the relationship so that the next time you see her, it will deepen with her. So, it's whatever. We'll make our progress eventually. I feel like I can play shogi at, like, at a different pace here. The scenery, the sounds, the smells. I'll be able to utilize all 5 of my senses. Perhaps I'll even come up with some new ideas. It's a good stimulator, huh?
Yes.
It's a different sensibility than usual awakens. It helps one come up with new moves. I've opened up new opportunities through shogi. You are like a shogi piece filled with endless moves. I wonder what kind of person you will become. Just imagining all the possibilities is fun. Hee, I'm starting to get the feeling that a new move will come to me.
Well then.
Now that we feel refreshed, let us play, fair and square. Out in the park, on the grass, with no bench anywhere. We should stop here for today. I feel like it'd just be awkward to try to play a board game like that in a park. With no...
I know this is out of the blue, but...
I mean, unless there's picnic tables, but from what we've seen, there don't seem to be any picnic tables at that park.
Like, could we all meet up at LeBlanc tomorrow?
I don't know that I call it out of the blue, considering we've spent the past week or so together, and that we've spent almost actually, scratch that, we spent every single day together for the past 4 months, or something like that. Basically, as long as we've known each other, we spent time together, essentially every day, give or take a couple here and there. So I wouldn't call it out of the blue. Sure.
Ah, sweet.
That worried tone. Could he still have summer vacation homework left to do?
Well, given how little time he would have had to complete it, can you blame him?
Was that Morgana? Whoa, how did he know?
Because Morgana lives with me, you idiot.
I actually called it.
Anyway, I've already hit up Makoto and the others. I'll be counting on you to get me through this tomorrow.
In other words, you want us to literally do your work for you?
You gotta be kidding. Might as well get some sleep while we can.
Again, I question... Oh, what? Hello? Morgana?
That black thing was... me?
That is the worst blanket you've ever... You can't even, like, turn it the other way, rotate it so that it covers more of your body.
That can't be true. I'm supposed to be here.
I like how that's what I'm focusing on, and not the fact that Morgana just turned into a literal demon.
I should be. If we get rid of the distortion in the depths of mementos, I'm sure...
I get it. You want me to go to Mementos. You've made yourselves crystal clear.
Sorry, did I wake you up? Oh, my sunburns were hurting, and that woke me up.
Really?
I was absorbing all the sunlight because I'm black. Don't you get it?
But...
You're thinking that my entire body's covered in fur, aren't you? I've got none on my pads. By the way, it's not like I'm bothered by this or anything.
Look, if you want to lie, at least try a little harder than that.
But hypothetically speaking, okay? What would you do if I turned out to be some...
Especially if you're going to immediately follow up that lie with a horrendously awkward and obviously suspicious question. Is this a confession?
hell no, it's just hypothetical.
Uh-huh.
If what I saw from earlier is true, is it okay for me to stay with the Phantom Thieves? And even if I'm with the team, I'm useless at the moment.
Haven't we barred that word from usage in our lexicon as the Phantom Thieves yet? I feel like we should have done that by now.
It's nothing. Well, I've gotten pretty used to my life as a cat, too. And to be frank, this storage room isn't bad either. Then again, I can't wait to turn back to being a human so I can move out. Maybe I'll live a life of luxury in a suite on the highest floor. But rather than becoming some weird thing, maybe staying as a cat isn't so bad either. You and me made a deal, yeah? That means I can stay here. Isn't that right? Thought so. Don't forget what you just said, okay?
Way to hang that over my head, Morgana, jeez. I mean, don't test it, like, don't push it. But if you keep being yourself, then it doesn't really matter what you are. It's who you are, and who you are isn't gonna change.
Let's hurry up and get to sleep. Night.
As far as I'm aware. Please rotate the blanket. Like, it's not even that the blanket itself is too short, it's that it is it looks almost long enough to cover his whole body, it's just that he's rotated it the wrong direction. Also, I feel like you should probably get a bigger blanket than that just by default.
Oh, I'm done.
All of you waited till the last minute? Really?
As for me, I'm done for.
Talk about a cliched way to end your summer vacation.
Every single one of you waited until the last possible minute? Ryuji I can see, but Makoto? Really?
I can't believe you hadn't even touched your homework until last night.
Given the fact that your book is just as open as everyone else's, it sounds like you hadn't either.
Well, everyone's free to spend their time as they choose. I guess some people just can't help themselves.
I'm sorry.
Come on, I think he's learned his lesson. More importantly, why don't you folks take a break?
Boss! Oh, you're a lifesaver.
I'm gonna go pick up some groceries. Mind the shop for a bit.
The sports club has aggressively applied kinesthesiology to the team's practices. By incorporating their lab's findings on human efficiency into the training regimen, they have developed a...
Oh, that reminds me. Isn't there a female athlete from our own school who's made the news?
An athlete? Oh, do you mean the one in gymnastics?
Yeah, her! The one everyone's saying is super cute.
Oh yeah, Yoshizawa, right? Wasn't she gonna be in the summer meet? Or is that already over?
Ah, about that.
Makoto?
Well, I just happened to overhear a couple teachers discussing it when I was heading to school the other day. Yoshizawa-san's results in the meet, they weren't exactly stellar.
I see.
There seemed to have been a great many people expecting her success there. It's gotta be tough for her.
Yeah. Ain't there one more meet left this year in gymnastics? Shit must be rough right now. But if she can nail that one, who cares what anybody at school says?
Oh, that also reminds me. So, I just so happened to bump into Mishima-kun before summer vacation started.
And?
He seemed really mad.
Wait, this happened right before it started. As in a month ago and you only told us now?
I asked him what was wrong, and he showed me some posts on an underground site about our school.
Also, you really expect me to believe Kasumi didn't knock it out of the ballpark when she leaped up into the air like a bunny rabbit to grab that balloon? Really?
It pretty much said the school's planning to abandon any honors student who isn't actively making Shujin look better.
Whoa, wait a sec.
There was no name, and it sounded like just another rumor at first, but could this be about Yoshizawa-san?
Who knows? Still, ever since the case with Kamoshida, the school's been frantically trying to improve its public image, right?
In other words, massive damage control.
At the very least, this abandonment of honor students would fall in line with the school's real mission.
Although, you'd think that when they say, make the school look better, they'd talk about as in the integrity of the people that work there and that attend classes there, not the skills of the people that work. Because the school didn't come under heavy fire for having a bunch of students who were crap at everything. It came under fire for having a sexually abusive and sexually, mentally, and physically abusive gym teacher, which isn't going to be absolved by saying, "Hey, look, this student over here, ain't she great at gymnastics?"
I can't deny the possibility that they would do this to Yoshizawa-san. They dump all their hopes onto their athletes, and if they don't cut the mustard, they're out like the rest of the trash, huh?
Regardless of whether it's true or not, such behavior is extremely self-serving.
Just like we thought this whole time. There's still tons of shit wrong with society.
Yeah, we don't know what'll happen to Yoshizawa's spot on the team.
Surprised she didn't call me, though.
But at the very least, we can keep up our efforts to prevent the worst case scenario.
Although the fact that everyone only refers to Kasumi as Yoshizawa
Spotlights on a topic everyone's
only
talking about.
adds further credence to my theory that she's actually the deceased sister with a name swap.
The Phantom Thieves shocked the world by silencing a globally notorious hacktivist group. Their popularity goes beyond our own borders, with foreign media following them closely as well. Many are heralding them as dark heroes and gentlemen thieves for a new age.
Whoa, this is getting pretty crazy. So the whole world really knows about us.
Well, I mean, at this point, I feel like the whole world will have known about you after the first or second one, but by this point, yeah, you're internationally known. And all anyone talks about anymore is the Phantom Thieves, who they are, whether they're good or bad. It's starting to give me a headache. So the more famous we get, the more Mementos opens up. Yeah, I can't get that out of my head. And that's why you couldn't focus on your homework until today, right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm sure that's the only reason. Sounds like an excuse to me. I'm wondering about that too. I wonder why it works like that. Does Morgana know anything?
I don't know. I don't even remember how I first learned about mementos.
I see that there's no way for us to find out. It will likely become clear if we continue with the Phantom Thieves. The most important thing now is the identity of that criminal using the metaverse. That might be the person who killed my mom. I'm gonna find them no matter what it takes. You know, we used to be lacking in quite a few areas, but now that we have a Futaba helping us, a great number of possibilities are now available. We gained a fantastic addition to our team in the most unexpected manner. You're making me blush. We're counting on you, Futaba. This feels way better than having some dumb cat guide us. Look into the mental shutdowns. Oh, by the way, I've just been completely ignoring the tasks in the crossword puzzle. I didn't even, you know, speaking of ignoring things, but yeah, those quests in the top right corner of the screen, I've just not been paying any attention to them at all. I've just been like, oh yeah, I guess those are there. I just don't even look at them at all. But I was just talking about how there's never any more crossword puzzles, and now, lo and behold, it's another crossword puzzle. The first one in like 20 episodes or whatever. So let's absolutely play a little. Not that we need to increase our knowledge, but I like to do the crossword puzzles. They're a fun time. So, many students' greatest love. Go here and there. So travel. Do we have enough to form the word? Well, that's that. No, even if it was travel, it wouldn't be. Well, actually, I guess that. Wait, what? That would be this, right? Because that's TRAVEL. That would make sense, and this would be sunny season, summer. Oh, okay. Wait. Okay. So it's TION. Okay, it's vacation. That's what it is. Okay, so it's traveling. It's the sunny season, so it's about summer vacation because students love, because it's timely as well because it's right at the end of our summer vacation. So I guess that would make the most amount of sense. Don't mind if I do. Ba-ba-da. And again, we don't need this anymore because our knowledge is maxed out. But you know,
All right.
I see.
I like doing them,
Nice.
so no reason not to. Nice. Obtained a word wizard. A word wizard. Alright then. Anyway, no one wants to spend time with me tonight, huh? Big sad. Well, in that case, hey there, Sojiro. You're finally interested in coffee brewing? If you help, I can teach you. Sure. People have been telling me to hang out with Sojiro since like episode 2. So, let's finally do it, shall we? No one wants to talk to me tonight. Because I'm lame and no one likes me, I guess. That's it for tomorrow's curry. How's it going? You getting any better at remembering how to handle the different bean types? Now then, there are 3 factors that determine the flavor for a cup of coffee. Grind, heat, and time. First up is the grind. For the siphons we have here, we're aiming for medium fine. Hey, listen to me, what we're going to be supposed to use. Medium fine. Right, keep up the good work. It doesn't net much profit given the effort it takes, but hey, money is money. Not gonna forgive you if you treat customers like crap, I assume he said. Who could this be? Did it say again? Yes, hello? How'd you get this number? Now, where? Fine. You had a very rapid change of emotions. Something just came up, we can keep going with the lesson some other time. Is it trouble? What, you worried about me? At this point, after what we've learned, yes. It's something you need to concern yourself over. Just do the dishes while I'm gone, and remember to shut off the gas before you close up shop. It's nice having someone around to help at times like this. Turns out you're actually a harder worker than I thought. Keep it up. Though my bond is growing deeper. If people told me that he gives, like, really great SP items if you actually spend time with him. So,
Alright.
you know, may as well. I'm off. Don't eat all the fruit while I'm gone. Duly noted. Now, I don't think we need SP items anymore because we have the SP adhesives for the team members that need them. But, still. You got everything closed up? Sorry about earlier, I had to take care of some business. Don't worry, I'll put you to work. We got lots of time on our hands. I'm ready to work. I'm ready to work. We'll say that. Ready to go, huh? Some work ethic you got there. Well, just make sure you turn off the stove before you head to bed. If there's one thing I've learned I have this year, it's work ethic. I don't know if it's a very healthy one, but
What happened to Futaba's
it's something.
mother would be connected to those incidents in the city. We can't leave this be. Though this scoundrel has the same power as us, they're triggering people's mental shutdowns. If they truly exist, who can stop them? This is getting interesting. We've got a new addition to the team, so it's time I flex my veteran skills.
Morgana seems awfully excited. And next day, okay. So I think I'm actually going to go to the Velvet Room. And assuming I have the funds to do so, I'm going to fuse the whatever the HIERO persona that we do not have currently. Because I got rid of it thinking we wouldn't need it. But now both Sojiro, it seems like both Sojiro and Hifumi are fall into that category, it seems like. So I think I want to fuse it just to make sure I can get some benefits of spending time with them. We need to talk him downstairs. Come downstairs. Is everyone down there? Or just Futaba and him? The answer is just Futaba and him. Get ready, we're going out for lunch, just the three of us. You want me to come? You don't have to have any plans, right? Just come on, it'll be my treat. Not only can Futaba go out now, but your summer break is almost over. We gotta do something.
I asked especially for sushi. You better be thankful. This place is supposed to be super delicious, too.
Sushi? Take me with you! I didn't get to eat the takeout sushi last time, remember?
Man, that thing never stops meowing, does it?
Tell him to bring me along!
Wait, does it want to come with us or something? I do feel sorry for it, though. Well, I guess I don't mind bringing some sushi home.
He knows me so well. Let's see. I want some medium fat tuna, fatty tuna, salmon roe, anago.
Slow down, I can't.
Are you gonna be able to remember all this? You might want to take notes.
You are such a food connoisseur.
So...
Okay, slow down a bit, Futaba. You're gonna choke yourself to death.
Delicious!
Don't wolf it down like that. Look, no one's gonna take your food.
Also, those headphones are...
What did I tell you?
I told you to choke yourself. Those headphones are very magical in how they just perpetually stay. Despite the fact that the weight of the band on top should be dragging it down the back of her head, they are very magical in how they stay in that exact position. Even when she tilts her head back.
Huh? Oh, restrooms. They're that way.
Are you gonna throw it all up?
What a busy...
She was covering her mouth. When she was running to the bathroom, she was covering her mouth like she was trying to stifle a vomit.
Back in the day, her mother and I used to go eat out often. This brings back memories. I had completely forgotten about it, too.
That was close. I thought I was gonna die.
Well, time to resume.
You're still going to...
No, you're not.
I'm all full. I'm throwing in the towel.
Which is it? I'm gonna use the restroom and then pay the bill. Check, please.
Coming right up.
When I got into middle school, my mom and Sojiro took me out to eat sushi to celebrate. That sushi was so good. Today's was pretty good too. I hope the three of us can come again sometime. When should we do this again? I wish she could have had today's sushi too. I want to find out what happened to Mom. I won't forgive the guy who triggered her mental shutdown. So, you better help me out.
120,000 yen? You're joking, right?
Looks like we won't be getting sushi to go.
Oops. Sorry in advance, Morgana. Funny story, we went there and they were all out of sushi.
Welcome home. I've been waiting for you.
Bad news, Morgana. They were all out.
Huh? Wait, where's my sushi? Where's my fatty tuna? Where's my...
I really am sorry about this, because I'm sure this is the only thing you were looking forward to all day in your little cat life. I really am sorry, but they had none left. I'm telling you no lies. They were all out. Nothing. Sojiro didn't fail to take into account basic addition and subtraction in terms of calculating what the final price would be. It's just that they were out. I'm sorry. That's exactly what happened, I assure you. Sushi was so delicious, we even ate the cat share. Damn, my lie's been busted. If only Sojiro had more money.
So that's why.
There's actually one place I want to go more than sushi. Any idea what it is? What is it now? Play along with me, you're lacking humor. I want to go to Akihabara. I want to buy a game and I'm scared to do it alone. Think you can help? Of course. Nice guy. It's late, so let's just meet there. I know how to ride the train after that trip to the beach so I can get there fine. Well, I'll be waiting.
Wait, we're meeting in Akihabara? Is Futaba really going to be okay? We'd better get over there.
I don't think it should have worked. I really don't think she should have come to this conclusion. Like this, I really don't think that she would have gotten over her social anxiety this quickly. But if she has, then she can handle whatever this place has to offer. Oh my dear lord.
Is this where we're supposed to be meeting? Is she not here? Try checking around.
Well, everyone that isn't her doesn't have a face, so it shouldn't be that hard to find her.
Are you all by yourself? Where did you come from?
The hell?
Hey, over there.
Did you run away from home? What's wrong, little girl?
In a surprising turn of events, teenagers are not allowed to be by themselves in an electronic store. What?
That looks bad. What are you gonna do?
Let's help, obviously.
Yeah, hurry up.
Well, can you come down to the station with me for now?
What?
Huh? Who are you?
Hey!
Do you know this girl?
This isn't true, but it can be stretched to this point, since technically Sojiro is my... At this moment, and he's not actually an adoptive father, but he may as well be. And if Futaba is his adoptive daughter, technically, then that technically makes her my adoptive sibling. I mean, there's a lot of degrees to which we have to stretch this to be true on multiple levels of family interaction here. But for all intents and purposes, I just want to tell this guy to piss off. Like, okay, so she walks into the... How did this happen? She walks into the electronics store, and the cop's like, hey, look, a teenager by herself in an electronics store? Well, this can't be right. It's like, I don't know about that one.
You're not lying, are you? Very well.
Futaba, are you okay?
Sorry. I thought I conquered my fears back at the beach.
See, that's more realistic, by the way. I did not expect her to overcome social anxiety that quickly, so that's a more realistic breakdown of what I thought would have happened there. Well, no, realistic on her side, as in, like, she wouldn't have been able to stand up to him appropriately. But I don't know what the hell was going on his side of things. That whole interaction made no goddamn sense as to why she was stopped in the first place.
There wasn't anyone I knew with me, so I panicked. Felt like my heart was gonna I got so scared all by myself. Then I just sort of curled up into a ball. Then all these people started staring at me, and the police came, and then it was all over.
Look, Futaba, if you're ever in trouble, just call this guy.
Okay. I feel kinda calm when we're this close. You're okay being like this, right?
So let's add more options into the list of crap dialogue choices. Why are they're just so, like, my choices for dialogue are just so consistently crap. I can't move. Why? Where's the option that just says yes or no?
You don't have to. Couldn't even go by a game by myself. I'm a failure.
Futaba.
But I'm okay outside as long as it's with him. Is he some kind of key item? Please, be my key item. I'll try and get better at navigation if you do. Yeah, a deal. That good with you?
I should accept Futaba when she goes out from now on. I'm sorry, comedy Futaba. Here we go. Back to the future. For another private session with Ding Dong. My favorite.
We were impressed with the intel gathering skills of the Phantom Thieves as well. We also know that this would have been impossible unless you had a skilled hacker. Who was doing this?
I am that.
I'm thou art I. Yeah. Hermit. Oh, great. The Hermit persona. My favorite. Chance to cast Kaijura party healing magic during battle. I've unlocked the Hermit Confidant. Oh, joy.
Alright, now that that's over with, let's go!
Where?
Need, buy, game.
Weren't you bawling your eyes out just a second ago?
Yeah, but I have my key item now. Victory conditions met.
Oh, dear lord. Well, since you're in the market of purchasing games, I hear Halo Infinite just came out recently.
Come on, let's roll.
Well, not for me. For me, it's still a long time. Well, not long time away, a decent amount of time away. But for you guys, it's probably already out by this point. Go play it. I'm sure it's great. At least I hope it is. I really hope it is.
Welcome home. Where were you two?
We were almost arrested.
What? That's incredible, Futaba.
I guess.
I just hope you can keep that up. Maybe you'll even be able to go to high school someday.
Yeah.
Well, that's enough.
Don't know if that's a good thing for her. Well, I mean, like, attending
I bet you're
obviously completing high school is a good thing. But actually being surrounded by the cesspool that is the high school community, maybe not so much.
Hey, we're gonna head back.
So Jun Futaba walked home. The phone is ringing. Whoa, this approval rating is insane. It's almost 60% now. You're making me blush. I'm not talking about you. It's definitely thanks to Futaba's silencing Medjed. See? How about that? It's kind of frightening how strong this momentum is. It's encouraging. The shit's like perfect motivation. Everyone's got high expectations of the Phantom Thieves. Let's make sure they're answered. On top of all that, this case has shed light on something important. You mean that criminal? Well, I suppose at this point we can refer to them as the one behind the mental shutdowns. That's the one who killed my mom. We can't leave them be. Let's talk more in detail about this tomorrow at school. We're starting on a Thursday? Why are we starting on a Thursday? I guess maybe because it's the 1st of September? But still, that's a weird... Starting their first day of school is the Thursday? Okay. Phantom Thieves have become amazingly popular. Tons of people have started accessing the forum too. I'm thinking about how I can make use of this spike in popularity. Decided to add a new function to the website. A new function? Are you curious? It'll send people's wishes directly to you guys. I hope you're excited. It'll be up and running tomorrow. Ugh. I can't believe I have to leave Japan now of all times. I'll miss you. We're both going on a school trip. In any case, look forward to the new function. I'm sure it'll be exciting. Uh-huh. Well, since, once again, no one wants to spend time with me, let's go take care of some things. Can I not leave? Please tell me I can leave the building. Or can I not because Sujiro was in here? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. So, not only is Sojiro not here for spend time with, I can't even leave the damn this night sucks. 0 out of 10. IGN. I can't. You know, the planet's probably dead by now. I keep forgetting about the damn planet. I probably should have actually done something about that. But we can't do anything tonight, so to bed I go. Oh, we going back into Velvet Room again? Oh, not again. God damn it. Whoa, wibbly wobbly, let's go on a magical adventure into the wacko dimension. We usually get more than a 1-episode break between these visits. Or I guess 1 day break in this case.
It seems you formed a contract with another new ally. This is the owner of quite a different type of power. It will help guide you all to further heights as thieves. Worry not. You are steadily approaching the realization of your goal. This is not necessarily to prove so, but I shall increase the number of personas you can hold at once. From here on, your tale will make great progress. Hone your powers even further, and prepare for the time that will soon come. I expect great things from you.
Yay. We've ranked up the full. Is that okay, question, when we reach rank 10, does that mean we can stop hanging out with you?
Alright.
Because that'd be great. I'd love to stop being forced to come to the Velvet Room.
Until we meet again.
It is time, inmate. Return to your world.
Like, we're called to this dimension just to say, you done good, kid. Alright, goodbye now. And that's basically it. Alright, well.
Morning.
School's back in session.
Uniform. Make sure you study hard.
Futaba says she's going to shift to living a morning person's life.
Yes, join the Morning Person Club.
A healthy mission starts with a healthy lifestyle.
I've always been a morning person. I've always much enjoyed waking up as, you know, or as the sun rises, or at least shortly after the sun rises. Usually I wake up around either 7 or 8, which obviously that schedule was thrown into chaos by Danganronpa 3, so it took some time to get that back on track, but it's, and even Toy Story 4 kind of wrecked with that a little bit, but not to the same extent that Danganronpa 3 did. I've always been, like, I'm the only, even for Forgot 45, she's more of a morning person than the average person, but still nothing, like, not to the extent that I am, for damn sure, so, I'm basically the only person out of my friends, even my family members, who is who prefers getting up waking up early as opposed to going to bed late, so, I get on the odd one out on that note, but I like the atmosphere of, you know, being bright and early in the morning and the sun, like, shining through the windows. I've always much preferred the atmosphere compared to the just being, like, 3 a.m. and you're still awake, which, again, I lived through, I worked through that atmosphere when I made my Danganronpa 3 and Toy Story 4 series, so I think I've had enough of that for one lifetime.
Mission. And on to breaking news. In regard to the so-called Phantom Thieves events that have been a hot topic among the general public, the Prime Minister held a press conference at his official residence to address the problem.
The government acknowledges the current rumors of the group called Phantom Thieves. We are currently confirming facts with the police and wish to deal with it in an appropriate...
Even the Prime Minister's talking about the Phantom Thieves?
They're allies of justice, after all.
They change hearts, huh? I wonder if it's true.
Looks like we're finally being recognized across the country. In all honesty, I think you guys are managing great. It's all thanks to my amazing guidance. Let's find clues on that case as soon as we can, too. And resolve it ourselves, for Futaba's sake, too.
You two really get along, don't you? You're gonna be late if you don't get going soon.
Good luck on your student duties.
I still can't get over how short this break was.
The group with the most belief in the Phantom Thieves seems to be teenagers.
Does that surprise you at all?
We even received messages about how the Phantom Thieves are all students talk about these days.
Of course, it's exciting gossip. What did you expect?
Do you know about them?
They're the only thing my daughter speaks to me about. She's been glued to this fan site thing. I thought it was just an ordinary website.
Lately, they've added a polling feature to ask who you'd like to see have a change of heart. Given people's heightened expectations, it's been receiving a lot of votes.
Huh. Maybe I should go vote for our company president. Change his heart so he'll raise our salaries. Sounds pretty good, doesn't it?
Oh, it's all over.
Listless looking student. I sure did miss the inane conversations between the passerbys on the way to school, who we always walked exactly at the right pace behind to eavesdrop on. I can't believe school's starting up again. During summer break, I just stayed in and played on.
Phantom Thieves are great.
Nuts. Everyone online was waiting for the deadline to hit. People sure do love the Phantom Thieves. Speaking of, have you checked out the fan site recently? They added a bunch of new stuff, including the option to rank people to get a change of heart. Because that can't possibly go wrong at all. I foresee no negative possible consequences stemming up from that.
Second term's already started. I think this every year, but isn't summer vacation too short?
Yes! Considering what I just saw, you have like a month off. At that. Or sorry, at best.
It's like it always ends right when you get used to a life without school. Then again, I guess we had some fun things this year.
Yeah, you raided an Indiana Jones temple. That's pretty neat. Oh great, my favorite.
Alright, let's begin homeroom.
Situation as last year, in the same seating arrangement.
Let's see. We've just gotten back from vacation, but starting next Monday is the school trip.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You students so lucky. You get an entire month off for summer and get to go to Hawaii too. Make sure that none of you cut loose too much, okay? Okay, settle down. That concludes homeroom.
That is an extremely generous, like, why, welcome back to school, you're going to Hawaii, some tells me, if they're going to Hawaii, it's not for any fun reasons. I refuse to believe, given how this school has presented itself, that they would ever take these students on vacation to Hawaii for anything other than non-fun purposes.
School trip, huh? I guess.
Do not become Ryuji.
Tamaki-san! You can speak English, right?
Basically, yeah. That's amazing.
It's so weird to hear the characters asking that while speaking English. Like I understand the characters themselves aren't actually speaking English, just being translated for our sake, but it's still weird to hear them say it.
I lived over there, so it's nothing that special.
Hey, if there's something we're not sure of in English, can we ask you about it?
Huh?
This feels like a setup. I don't trust this. All people are talking about in my class is the Phantom Thieves. Is it the same for you? Talk about being popular. Anyways, now that the semester started, let's have another operation meeting. That'd be like a very bizarre aside to set up with those two students talking on. But perhaps I'm looking too much into things, who knows. Anyway, Hawaii, again, so I feel like I understated this. Hawaii, a trip to Hawaii, first week back.
There you guys are. Futaba, did you come here by yourself?
I went to get her since I got out of school early.
What a patronizing Inari.
Well then, let's get talking. What do we do now? Should we go after another big target?
That's important too, but what about that villain in the cognitive world?
It's almost certain that this person exists. What's more, they're inducing mental shutdowns. We certainly can't turn a blind eye.
Yeah, but we don't got any clues. But, you know how we're popular right now? Everyone at school's talking about us. And not a day goes by when you don't hear about it on TV either. We totally made it big, don't you think?
True. The rankings on the Phantom Aficionado website have been crazy too.
You mean this?
Huh? What the hell? First place keeps changing by the second.
People are voting around the clock after all.
If we go after these guys, I'm sure we'll score some big cash at least once. What would you use money like that for? I've never heard of a Phantom Thief that saves up money.
You've also never heard of a Phantom Thief that doesn't save up money because there is no such thing as them outside of us.
Are you fine with that, Futaba? Even though it's related to what happened to your mother.
It's not okay. I'm definitely gonna punch that guy.
The culprit forcing mental shutdowns. If you think about it, there's no bigger target than that. If we can change his heart and get a confession out of him, we'll be on top of the world for real. Should we reveal our identities then?
No!
They're gonna be all over us.
No!
Whoa, whoa. You want us to show our faces?
Ryuji, you have really dumb plans, but this is the worst one yet.
I guess that might be okay.
No.
If the true culprit confesses, the existence of the metaverse will be known. There would be no need for us to remain in hiding in such a questionable manner.
Hey, we're not doing this to stand out, you know. Being unknown is the allure of being a Phantom Thief.
But considering the hype now, it's gonna be one hell of a huge deal if we pull it off.
Are there really no clues regarding those mental shutdown cases? If I remember right, wasn't the older Nijima sister investigating it? Yes, I can pry and ask about it, but she'll just tell me to mind my own business and get angry with me.
If you can't ask her, wanna just extract that data? Does she have a personal laptop or something?
Don't tell me.
I can lend you a storage device with my special gimmick on it. Just stick this baby in and it'll clone the internal hard drive. It'll even bypass the OS password. You'll have to plug it directly into her laptop though. Can you do it?
Sis does bring her laptop home sometimes, but I'm not comfortable going that far.
Makoto, after how she's treated you, I don't really give a shit about her feelings. Or invading her privacy with her computer. She doesn't. She lost that respect from us after how she's treated you. And after how I know after how she's treated you, after how she's treated Sujiro, and after how she's treating us in the future. My respect for her was barely there in the first place. It's just gone now.
No. Of course not. Fine, I'll do it.
Oh, great, back to this guy again.
A tabloid magazine, but I gave a gag order in regard to Mr. Kamoshida's case. Please, wait! Please give me some time! I will find evidence on the Phantom Thieves for sure. I couldn't have made it this far had it not been for your assistance, sir. So please, please let me... No! No!
Summer's already over, huh? Went by all too fast. Still another 6 months ahead of you. Keep yourself in check, got it? These rankings are insane. If you look away for even a single moment, the order changes completely. It's hard to decide who to actually go after. They're flooding in. We can choose anyone we want. We should wait for now, though, but it'll surely crawl off soon. Importantly, how are things on your end, Makoto? Sis isn't home yet. She may not come back at all tonight. Man, just think how great it'd be to narrow down our targets. That's true, but aren't you guys taking this a little too lightly? All the pressure here rests on me. I'm counting on you. Even you? I suppose I'll do it.
Leave this to Makoto. I'm sure she'll be able to pull it off. Hey, hey!
Second-hand shop around here, whatever. Oh, an actual text message? From who? Oh, god damn it. Alright, back to Sujiro it is, I suppose, then. Actually, no, first let's actually go do the thing that I've been wanting to do but haven't gotten a chance to, which is over and fuse that persona before we spend time with Sujiro. Let's go run down here. I guess not fusing it. We're more just like, because I had one at one point. We're just so I can just go to the data bank or whatever it's called and just retrieve it by purchasing it again. Because this one we should hopefully have the funds to be able to just retrieve it. Just I hope so. Let's go ahead and talk to you. Never mind. I guess I need to talk to you to do this. Register and summon one. Check registry. And it's sorted by Arcana. Okay, so Priestess, Empress, Emperor. Here, okay, so this is the one we have right now. This is the one, and we definitely have the funds to do it, so let's go ahead and retrieve this one. I'll go ahead and buy that. And there we go. So now we have this in our list. I'll just check this real quick to make sure it is in our list. Yep, it's down here. So this should allow us to progress further with Hifumi, and because for both Hifumi and Sojiro have that name, hero, whatever it is, next to their confidant ranking whenever we level them up. So I'm assuming this will help us out with there. Alright, so now that we have that, we can actually use this to, not the clinic, goddammit. I don't know why I always do that. We can actually use this to further progress his, further progress his confidant ranking, because he's the hero, I don't know how you pronounce it, but he's the hero thing. So let's go ahead and spend time with you. I mean, it won't deepen, but it'll deepen eventually, so let's do it. So Zero's guidance is extremely precise. I did just as he told me, and we got some bonus points.
Thanks.
Neato. All biding time for the future when we actually get to level you up. Alright, September 2nd. Who's it this time? Ah!
Did you get a tan? You seem different.
My favorite.
Oh, yes. Thank you for the coffee last time. It is a lovely cafe. I haven't relaxed that much in a while. That's nice of you to say, especially lately, since it seems I'm hated by those who support the Phantom Thieves.
I wonder why.
Anyhow, it seems your school's in trouble. The media is reporting that the whole school was involved in the cover-up about that gym teacher.
Seems like it, yeah.
Those unfortunate students were made victims, all because adults valued their own conveniences. This is unforgivable, no matter the reason.
For once, we actually see eye to eye on something.
Let me know if you need anything. I'll do my best so that the case is wrapped up quickly.
Oh, well, in that case, I'm not worried.
Hey.
Those are Shujin students, right? I read an article about Shujin in the magazine. High school horror is a school-wide cover-up. Seems the administration turned a blind eye to that abusive teacher. It's also hard to believe. The principal claimed he didn't know what was going on at first. We're talking about children's lives. People like him are the ones who should answer for this. I like the way they're looking at us. Well, it's not our fault. We didn't do anything. Except fix the problem. The teachers and principals who didn't hold them accountable are the ones at fault here. You're our new character. I recognize you. Even from just the back of your head, I recognize you. I've seen this character before.
Did you see that ad in the train? Media's gonna show up at school again. Cover up by faculty and principal of Shujin Academy, where the Phantom Thieves first appear. It's been a huge deal already. I wonder what's gonna happen to the principal now. Anyways, we made the right choice going after big targets. Everywhere I go, people are talking about us. Whoa!
Yeah, I've seen you before.
I'm sorry.
Girl with watering can. I have seen your face before.
Oh no, I'm fine.
I don't know anything about you.
Don't you think she was fine?
But I've seen you before.
Thieves are on fire right now.
Oh, for Christ's sake, Ryuji.
If I asked her out?
You literally just any girl in your vicinity, you're like, are you a girl? In that case, I shall ask thou out.
It sucks that I can't just say I'm actually a Phantom Thief to anybody.
That's interesting, since you've done literally exactly that before, with no concern whatsoever.
Did you do it too, Teach? The whole cover-up thing?
Yes.
This is the first time I'm hearing about it, too.
Lies, lies, lies.
Even if the police ask you anything, you better not make irresponsible comments to them. Seriously, why does this keep happening? All my relatives are gonna call me again. Oh, perfect timing. I think you might have been told this already, but it's about the school trip. You know how the police have been coming to the school again because of that incident? So, a number of the senior faculty are going to be called in for questioning, and that day just happens to overlap with the school trip. Yes, I've been told so. Now, this came up at the faculty meeting, but the plan is to have third years to act as our proxies. I'm so sorry to drop this on you, Nijima-san, but we'll be counting on you. What? You know, a lot of the second years this year happen to be unique. You must have your hands full with the entrance exams, but I'm sure you'll be fine with your grades. Don't worry. There'll be a couple more people going besides you.
If that's the case, very well.
Really? Oh, thank goodness. I'll go ahead and pass this news on then.
Guess that works out.
Haven't had to deal with Kami in a long time, and now I have to deal with her more than ever. Tabloids have been all over it. You might have some concerns, but we're going to do things as usual. I heard the school is in on it and how to try to hide it. Were the teachers involved in the scandal too? I had nothing to do with it. You think I really think I have that much power? Yes. Okay, that's enough chit chat. If you're that worried, you can always see our school counts. If you wanna throw away a few hours of your life, then yes, you can go see Dr. Incompetent. Starting today, we'll have Dr. Maruki on call. We went to the trouble of getting him, so don't be afraid to ask. These barely starting, things are already getting crazy. Yay. Speaking of Maruki, he wouldn't happen to be around, would he? So we could, you know, talk to him and get his thing ranked up. You guys see? Akechi showed up in the rankings. Perhaps it's due to the negative comments he made about us. Seems that way. It's freaking amazing. I don't know. How's it going, Makoto? You get into your sister's date yet? Or sorry, data yet? I think she's been busy. She didn't come home at all yesterday. It's problematic. What are we gonna do? We can't do a damn thing till we get that. Don't rush me. I assure you I can handle this. More importantly, everyone in school has been on edge since the tabloid article. Please be careful not to stand out, okay? You don't gotta tell me twice. Yes, you do have to tell you twice. Because every single goddamn time at this point, you've tried to spill the beans and done everything you possibly could to stand out. Now, is it chalk time again? I mean, I don't know why you try. You can't hit me anymore. Like, my things are maxed out, and even when they weren't maxed out, you still couldn't hit me. So I don't know why you keep trying. You'd think, like, my charm is maxed out. At this point, you can never hit me. You'd think you'd have learned this lesson after, like, the third attempt at throwing at me, but nope. Or at least after summer vacation, you'd have learned to stop doing this, but nope. Still going at it. Aren't people saying the press might show up? Let's keep an even lower profile than usual. Who's that? Hello there. I was wondering when I'd get a text from you. You remember our deal, how I was supposed to help you with physical training? You think we could put that on hold for next week? I'm going to a training camp, so I'll be out of Japan for a while. I'm going to Hawaii myself. Huh? Alright, the second year's trip is next week too. That's a coincidence. We're both going overseas at the same time, huh? And training's on hiatus, so we both get home, as would be self-implied. During a trip, you have to tell me all about it later. Okay, same to you. Should you tell us? No, I should not do that. Another text message? Who's this from? Nope, not doing that. Okay. So, first step is to find Maruki, who I believe is usually in the practice building right around down this hall. Is he here today? He is! Great news! I don't want to see you, but I kind of have to in order to get this damn confidant ranked up, so let's get this over with, shall we? All this progress in my research is me really busy, so you might have to wait for now. If you want to talk later when you got more time. Or you can tell me to piss off. Also a perfectly valid option. I like being told to piss off by people that I already don't like and am forced to being spent time with. I sure do like that. Alright, well, rip that dream, I suppose. Not spending time with you, that's for damn sure. But I guess if we want to make use of our day, let's go work at the flower shop just so we can rank up our kindness. Because again, kindness and guts are the two things we get to rank up, and why did I warp here? I need to go to the underground mall. By the way, as for the getting new jobs thing, I did a little research, and it turns out that, like, the only other job you can get is at the Crossroads bar, which I definitely don't want to do. So, I think we're stuck with the 3 jobs we have now for the time being, unless I learn new information, but for the time being, we're stuck here. Also, I suppose there's no need to, I mean, I know I said I want to rank up kindness. Well, actually, wait, I was gonna, because your thing's maxed out, right? Just to make sure I'm not going crazy. I did max out your thing. Yeah, okay, so never mind, there's no point. No point spending time with you anymore because your thing is maxed out. And I'd rather not go further down the rabbit hole of this, of pain that I've set up for you. So we're just gonna work here and increase our kindness, get some money, and yeah. That'll be that. There's no reason to spend time with Ann ever again for the rest of the game. So long as her thing is maxed out. And there's our pay, gotta rank up in kindness. Maybe we'll even actually rank up, instead of just getting a few extra points. Maybe? Maybe? Can we please? Nope, just a point. Well, I can dream, can't I? I can really dream hard. And always be disappointed that I will never rank up my kindness, apparently. What did your principal let that happen this time? Your school was in the news again. You some kind of misfortune magnet or something? Just don't bring any bad luck down on me, got it? Nothing I've done is... I'm not affected yet. Did you get the data yet? No, my sister still doesn't come home. She's seriously that busy? Probably because of us. So you still want to go through with this? I can do it. Well, I have a message. It sounds like she's on her way home. Alright, it's finally time. My heart's pounding. Be sure to be cautious, okay? Be careful. I'll report back tomorrow.
Can't wait to see what comes of this. Hey,
Yeah, the suiting armor, whatever. Who's up tonight? Well, I guess I'll do, I mean, the only real times I'll work is if I have literally nothing else to do, or if the game tells me, hey, if you work here, I'll pay you the big bucks. Because I really can't ever turn down the big bucks. I mean, I can, but I don't want to. Like, why turn down the big bucks, you know? We don't need the proficiency, but we can always use the money. So I shall happily accept it. If ever they go out of their way to actually request my help, which means they'll give me more money, I'll happily say yes. Alright, what do we got? One, starting out with the thing that I can't recognize, or the thing I can't say, but it's the medium version. One large NATO ball, one medium curry ball, and to start off, just a large one of the thing I can't recognize. Great. Yes. Still can't remember the orders. Well, the first was an order the medium version of the thing that I can't recognize. I keep saying recognize. It's the thing I can't pronounce. Sorry. Second thing is a large NATO bowl. There we go. Hey. Followed by the medium curry bowl, which is right up there, nice. And to top it off with the large thing I cannot pronounce. Well, you're right. That was the order. I just have to make everything and serve them.
My.
Whoa, good work. Seems a lot of customers handle itself. Yeah. I got a lot of extra money, which is what we were going for, and we'll also get proficiency. But you're amazing today dealing with so many orders. I'm sure it was rough, but I think you handled it all quite proficiently. Yeah, I mean, it's like, we don't need that because our rank is already maxed out. But the extra money is definitely nice, which is why the reason we do that is for the extra money. So, there's that. Hello!
Looks like you're busy.
I'm listing up the evidence that's been taken into storage. It's a chore that any part-timer could do. I don't have time to waste on something like this. It felt like my irritation would show on my face at the office, so I brought it home.
Sorry to hear.
The Phantom Thieves case isn't so easy that I could pursue it in my spare time. The media keeps making a ruckus about it, so people have been wary whenever we make inquiries. Why I couldn't get anything out of a man who seemed to have intel. I even tried threatening him. All I did was question him a bit harshly.
Oh, I almost forgot. The senior faculty are being questioned, so I'll be going in their stead.
Sounds good to me. The school will owe you for it. It won't get in the way of your entrance exams, will it?
Not at all. Feel free to take a bath first. I need to study.
Okay. I think I'll do that.
So, she left it unlocked?
This should do it, right?
Seems very unprosecutor-like of her.
Yes?
I want to change my toothbrush.
I bought a new one already. It's on the shelf.
Thanks.
Hurry. No way already?
She did not bathe that quickly.
That was fast.
I'm not really in the mood to relax in the tub.
You were in there for like 5 seconds.
It's so close to being done, too. Oh, sis?
What is it?
I bought a new bath salt. It's on the same shelf, so would you mind putting it in the tub?
Not at all.
Yes.
So logistically, you need to get into her profile in order to use that USB. But I do not believe for a second that Sei would have ever left her profile unlocked on her computer. What are you talking about this early in the morning? I extracted the data from my sister's PC. Well done. I'm not entirely sure I did it correctly, though. I've been waiting for this. Gimme. I have to head to school right now, though. Well, my bad. Bring it right after then. I'm gonna punish you if you're late.
Looks like it went well. I wonder what we'll find. Oh, before that, we should get over to school.
Probably a good idea, yeah.
Seriously?
And I think we'll leave things right about here for today. Which principal will have a change of heart. And all about Kamoshida, kept his mouth shut ridiculous. Fancy, yeah, we'll leave things here for today. So, Makoto's going in the teacher's stead on our trip. Sure is a great thing that the whole gang can stay together because of that. But yeah, that'll be where we wrap things up for today. I'm assuming we'll be quickly, once we dissect that data, we'll be quickly heading towards our next palace, or at least starting down the route for our next palace. But we'll see what happens there. So that'll be it for now. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next time to catch you all tomorrow for some more Persona 5, or later today, whatever the next one is, for more Persona 5 Royal. Goodbye.